Aquarius. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and North Node. Okay? My name is Robin. I'm from Kind of Big Deal Tarot. And I'm here to do a love reading. Alright? Especially with Valentine's Day being this week. I have to apologize. I never came back on here yesterday and did our cord cutting because when I looked, I did not find the string. So I found it. I will be doing it tonight. Alright? About 9 o'clock. Alright, let's see what's going on for the sign of Aquarius. I want to thank my ancestors, spirit guides, higher self, okay? The divine universe. Show me what is going on for Aquarius. Please protect these energies. Please protect the reader. Alright? And return any evil eye back to sender times 10. Okay, here we go. First card you got, this could be the one, Aquarius. You guys might be dealing with a new person, okay? Or a new person will be dealing with you soon. Whoa. Stay optimistic about your love life, all right? You could be dealing with a new person or meeting somebody new soon, all right? So, Spirit is saying, and I know I can't talk and chew gum, all right? So Spirit is saying this new person could be the one, okay? This person could be the one. You already met the romantic partner that you seek, all right? But you have to stay optimistic because I said this in your last reading. This person could not be your usual type that you go for, okay? But you have to stay positive and very optimistic. Open your mind, which we are very optimistic people, okay? But again, you're going through a healing phase. You might be healing family issues, past trauma, past situations that you've been with. Good morning, Grand Rising, okay? But again, you have been through a lot of deception. People wearing masks, especially in love. People that you love, okay? This is a romantic partner reading that we are talking about, especially with Valentine's Day being on Saturday. So some of you guys could have already met the person that is your person, okay? But again, with you having a Pacific type, you might not feel like this is your person, all right? You may not want it to be your person, but Spirit is saying this is the person. You have done some healing, or you continue, you're in your healing journey right now. You're healing family issues in your love life, okay? This also benefits you moving on and seeking a new partner. This person could be your soulmate. Some of you guys are manifesting a soulmate. This person that you're meeting or that you're dealing with could be the one, all right? And you also need to realize that you do deserve love. You've been through a lot of people that were wearing a mask, that were very much in deceptive energy, okay? You could have been wearing a mask because you did not want to show your true self. You did not want to be vulnerable in love, okay? Because you was afraid of being hurt, especially dealing with situations from the past, family issues, you know, people that had done your mother, your father wrong, all right? Past life relationship. You might have known this person before, okay? You might have dealt with this person in a past life, all right? Also, this is about healing past life issues, okay? So we're going to get to it. We're going to use some island time wellness cards as well before we get into the tarot. Hi, guys. Please hit the like button, all right? Some of you guys were dealing with somebody that wanted you to chase them, all right? This is a codependent person, codependent energy, chaser in a relationship, fear of abandonment issues. This also could have been you, okay? Fear of being abandoned once you get into a partnership, a love, all right? But right now you are taking the time to focus on yourself, to focus on what you want to manifest, to focus on healing yourself, pouring into yourself, okay? It was yeah, we got the runner and the chaser. Wow. All right. I knew that was going to come out. Everything happens in time. You got to give things time. You also got to give yourself time. Time to heal, all right? Time to progress things. Time to end cycles, all right? You need time. It takes time. Things come in cycles. You need time to heal and progress. I feel for a lot of you guys, you are progressing. You are healing, okay? And that's why this new person is coming in very soon. Also, you need to reserve that you deserve love. Know that you are lovable and you deserve love. You don't deserve to be treated like any old thing. You have the runner and chaser here. Okay, so some of you guys were dealing with the runner in a codependent relationship. You could have been very codependent. This person was very fear of getting very close to you or close to anybody. All right, that's why they wanted you to chase them. This person was in the past or in different situations. Somebody always was chasing this person. I feel like you're not. You're not chasing this past person. This energy is coming up. Okay, it's also telling you not to chase the new person. Things need to be equal. It needs to be a give and take. All right, because again, you are pouring into yourself, being, doing self-work, self-love, doing your shadow work, appreciating yourself. Okay, again, with Hammer here, it's time for you, or there was a situation where, again, you might have been sabotaging yourself. Somebody also could have sabotaged this relationship. Again, but this person might be wanting to come back to heal something with you. But you could be feeling like this is a repetitive cycle. And they might be telling you, it takes time to heal. It takes time. You might have been waiting for this person, or they wanted you to wait for them. Again, girl with the snake. Some of you guys are empaths, and you were dealing with a narcissist. The narcissist paradigm. This is a narcissist collapse this year. Okay? So again, some of you guys might have ended this situation. But now you have somebody that might want to come back and work on it. But for some of you, this is a repetitive cycle. This person does this over and over and over again. All right? Let's now get to the tarot. How you guys are doing? Hope everybody's doing well. Hope you enjoyed the Super Bowl. I do not watch those things, okay? Because it is a ritual, especially that halftime show. Shade the Bad Bunny. Love his music, okay? But no, was not watching it. And I knew who was going to win, okay? So let's see what's going on. Ooh, with Aquarius in love. Okay. I like it. I like it a lot, Aquarius. You got the Ace of Cups. Like I said, you ended a cycle with someone. You ended, again, it's coming up under healing. You ended a certain situation that continued to be a repetitive cycle. You're moving on from that. You're having a spiritual graduation. And that's what's making you take care of yourself, pour into yourself, have self-love. And with the Ace of Cups, that also is talking about new love. You got new love, a new interest is here. Somebody that is interested in you. You could be interested in somebody. Again, this could be the one. Because you have done the work. You close out cycles. You're leaving somebody in the past. And that is giving you a sense of freedom. Okay? It could have been a toxic relationship. Again, with the World card, you are having a spiritual upgrade, a spiritual graduation. You learn some very valuable lessons in love. One of the lessons you learned is not to be codependent and not to be chasing anybody. All right? With the Seven of Pentacles in reverse is the root of the situation. Again, you're not investing in someone that's toxic. Someone that wants you to chase them. Someone that is codependent. Someone that listens to other people. Someone that wastes your time. All right? Hi, honey. How are you, Michelle? Why is that in here? That's from the other deck that I'm going to use next. All right, but it was the Prince of Pentacles. Some of you guys could be starting a new endeavor, starting a new job, okay? In the past, you could have been dealing with a Scorpio. But you ended a cycle, okay? You ended a vicious cycle that was very repetitive. You also could have been sabotaging yourself with dealing with these people, going back and forth, going back to a person that you know that was not good or meeting your vibration. This person wasn't growing. They definitely wasn't growing the same way that you're growing, and that's okay. Everybody takes time, like I said. Everybody has their own time. But again, if it's sabotaging you and your relationships, okay, hit the like button, babe. Hit the like button. You can't continue to do a cycle because you're hurting yourself. You could have been dealing with a narcissist. It came right out. Again, a king of swords in reverse. Somebody that is not very logical. Somebody that is very controlling. It's their way or the highway. Okay? And you can't have a relationship that's balanced like that. All right? A distorted masculine, the emperor in reverse. Aries energy. Somebody that very much was trying to control you, the love situation. All right? Show me more. Good morning. Hit the like button, guys, as you're coming in here, please. Whoa. Okay, here we go. This person could have blocked you or you blocked this person. Okay, this person always had you in your head about what was going on in the relationship, what was going on with them. So you was always chasing them. You was always running after them, trying to attend to them. What's going on, babe? What's going on with you? All right? It might not have been very reciprocal. So some of you guys, the communication was not there. This person had their own ways of doing things. And maybe this is a cycle that you always found yourself in with lovers, in relationships. It could have started off in your family. You could have had a narcissistic parent that you aimed to please. So again, you were aiming to please this relationship and not getting much back. All right? Show me more. Yeah, you called judgment on this person. This person now wants to reconcile. Okay? They experienced almost the same things they were doing to you with another lover. All right? But again, you took on a lot of baggage with this person in this situation. So some of you guys are giving this situation that wants to come back a side eye because you already done the work on yourself. You already know that you can do better. You already know that you're a high value woman or man. And this person didn't treat you as such. All right? Let's get more. So again, like I said, you had somebody that was very controlling, very nasty with their communication. Sometimes no communication at all. All right? You're coming out of being in your head with this. You could have had a family with this person. This person also was listening to their family. They also had very bad family dynamics. Yes, this person was very sneaky. Seven of Swords. Lying, cheating, stealing. Very deceptive. Had hidden motives at times. So you don't know if you can trust this person. Again, some of you guys were sabotaging yourself in the relationship by going back. By giving this person chances. By pouring into this person. Chasing this person as they was running away. Okay, this person didn't want to get very intimate with you. You guys would have conversations. Like I said, I feel like you were pouring more into this person, telling them about yourself, telling them about your family. They would give you a little bit at a time. Like breadcrumbing you. You couldn't get close to this person because they wouldn't allow it. This also could be you, Aquarius. Remember, energies could be vice versa. Okay? Somebody was wearing a mask in this past relationship. All right? Not showing their true self. Come on, guys. Let's get more likes. Again, yeah, this was a past relationship. They were not revealing who they are, what they wanted. So some of you guys pulled away from this situation, this person. And again, you started to work on yourself where you need to. Empress energy. They could have gotten somebody else pregnant. They could have left you pregnant. But again, without this Empress energy, you are creating a whole new life for yourself. You are stepping into divinity energy. Right? You are being aligned with what you really want. Again, you're working with your ascended masters, your spirit guides, the divine, to call in your soulmate, right? To get aligned to attract what is on your energy. You no longer want to deal with the duds that you were dealing with in the past. Hi, Frank. Come on, guys. Only have one like here. 17 people in the chat. Yeah, this left you very emotionally unfulfilled. You felt very alone in a relationship. You felt like you were doing all the work. This person in the past also could have invited a third party in the relationship, or you did, okay? And again, now they're finding out that this is not working. These are things that you don't see, all right? This situation was not working. This person I also see, they were listening to others, family members, okay? And for some of you guys, you walked away. You had to move on to calmer waters. This was really messing with your mind, your spirit. Again, you realize at one time where you have to, or did, or is going to, you were sabotaging yourself. You were hurting yourself by dealing with this person that would not open up to you, that would not be on the same page. All right, only cup I see here of emotions is the Ace of Cups. And that's you pouring into yourself, having self-love. This also could be the new lover. All right, but again, they're talking about this past person, your past energy. Yep, this person kept you in a lot of drama because they were drama. They were drama. And they projected a lot of that energy onto you. All right? You could have been in a place where you were healing. Trying to heal. Okay? This person now wants to come and communicate with you. They miss you. They also feel very rejected. They're not getting the same attention that they were getting from you, from this new person that they went on to a new journey with. They also, like I said, they were listening to family members, friends that directed them in the wrong way. This person was told to leave you, to treat you as such by a family member, a friend, someone they live with, all right? Now they want to return. Ace of Cups in reverse. They could have ghosted you. Again, they wanted you to beg and plead and chase them. This person now has mental clarity about the manipulation that they have experienced with this other person. It could have been the lover, the friends that was talking to them about leaving you out in the cold, ghosting you, detaching from you. All right? But now they are trying to manifest you back in their life, but you have your sword up. Queen of Swords. Some of you guys don't want a reconnection with this person. Things are falling apart in their life, in their world. Now they want to come and offer you some cup of love. They want to come and charm you. The only other cup of love I see here, besides the Ace of Cups. All right? This person was juggling you. But now they want to change this dynamic. I don't know if they want to change themselves, but they want to change this dynamic that they had between you two guys. Come on, give me some more likes, guys. We only got 2 likes here. Let's go. All right? This person was focusing on all the wrong things. All right? With the Moon card. They were very deceptive. They did a lot of things in the dark. Could have been dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer. Okay? Okay, this also could be the new lover here with the Ace of Wands. This is new energy. Things that you have manifest, conjured up. Your new creative ideas. Okay, some of you guys are looking very good as well. You're taking action, again, to work on yourself. To pay attention to your intuition. Some of you guys are very much leaders. You're paying attention to your money, your finances, your stability. And so was this past person. So is this past person. They're looking at you evolve. They're looking at you grow up. And again, some of them miss this about you. They miss this about you, that they know that you were a hard worker. All right? And you was also working on this relationship with them. And they were not giving you too much. All right, Spirit, can we focus on the new love? They were not giving you what you need in this relationship. All right? Because they were listening to other people. This person was not a leader. They were a follower. a distorted masculine. Okay? They listened to somebody else that was telling them to sabotage this relationship with you, to walk away from you, to treat you as such. Okay? Let's see. I want to know why. Why this person listened to somebody else and why this other person was telling them to leave Aquarius alone. Like I said, now this person has a mental breakthrough. This person that they were listening to were very jealous of you. They wanted to have the upper hand of your relationship. All right? This person, again, that they listened to was very jealous, very immature, always watching, always gossiping about you. Okay? But why? We know that they were jealous. Okay? Wow. This person, it could have been another female or masculine. Okay? They were very jealous of you, very envious of the relationship, very envious of how this person, maybe in the beginning they started off good. Yes, very much. They praying on your downfall. Thank you. Praying on your downfall. Praying on your stability, because this person that they listen to is very insecure. They don't have a lot going on for themselves. And they see that you do, Aquarius. You persevere. You are a warrior spirit. You persevere through anything, through everything, even in love. Okay? Even in relationships. If someone do you wrong, you move on pretty fast. You speak your truth. Sometimes not even. Sometimes you might even ghost them because you're not the person that's going to continue to tell somebody what they've done wrong, how they're acting, how it is affecting you in this relationship. So again, this person, third party that intervened, knew a little bit about your relationship. I don't know if this person was going back telling them. I don't know if you guys lived together like roommates or this was their friend. But again, this person was very envious of you and you guys' relationship. Yes. Because then they were jealous of how this person was treating you, how this person was loving you. Maybe this person pulled back and stopped supporting this other person. Okay? So, they listened to somebody and it caused a separation between you two. Okay? It caused disruption with them because they started arguing and fighting too. Your person started to see this person in the light that this person was very jealous. This person also could have wanted your person. I don't care what sex they are. They also could have wanted your person. All right? They definitely wanted the energy that this person was giving you. They wanted that from themselves because they didn't have that. They didn't have it. They didn't have the support and the love and care and the nurturing that you would get. They didn't have that from somebody else or out there in the streets. So again, show me more. This person wouldn't invest in themselves. Again, they also refused to change. This is the person that they were listening to. So they wanted to control your person. And your person wanted to control you. That's what this person was telling them. Aquarius will control this relationship. You need to control Aquarius. You need to be the man, be the woman. Don't allow them to take over this relationship. This is what this person was telling this person and got into this person's head. And like I said before, like a dummy, this person was listening to other people, listening to this person. They might have been helping this person financially, giving this person, I don't want to say paying them to go up against you, but that's what it looks like. So your person was very much in the head. Again, some of you guys had to isolate yourself and take the time to heal from this. Because in your mind, you knew something else was going on with your person. It wasn't really their energy because it didn't start off like this. So you had to get a lot of rest from all this drama and trauma, okay? Again, you was nurturing and loving this person. It also could have been the distorted Queen of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. that was just miserable, unhappy with their life, and watching your life progress, watching your relationship progress, watching how somebody was treating you. Even if you was on bad terms or bad times with your finances, this person was helping you. This person was nurturing you, pouring into you at one time, and then all of a sudden they just stop. Or they start pulling away, acting real different. This person that they were listening to was very unhappy, very jealous. Okay? Yeah, this was not a balanced relationship. Okay? It was not equal give and take. Now this person wants to come back because the way that they went with the Page of Wands, they could have went and indulged into another fire sign or a fire sign that was younger than them. It crumbled. Somebody started using them, abusing them. They listened to this person again, and now what they got, they was left empty. What they went towards, they was left empty. All right? They know it's going to take a lot of hard work to even come back around and speak to you again because what they have done. Some of you guys are very much aware of what they have done, who they listen to. And you pull back your energy or moved on, walked away. Show me more. They don't want this to end. Now with the World card in reverse, they want you to come back into this cycle. Okay? This person has been thinking about this for a while. And the funny thing is, it's like now they're thinking about change. They're thinking about working on themselves. But the thing is, they're thinking about it. I don't know if they actually done the work. This person is still in impulsive energy with the Knight of Wands. So you don't know if they are going to be consistent with coming back around again, even if you were to allow them. They might want to just apologize for what they have done. They got into some commitment that fell apart. Again, for some of you guys, not all, they got somebody pregnant. And that's not what they wanted. Now they feel very stupid because they lost their chance with Aquarius. For some of you guys, they don't even want you to find out. Yeah, they want to come and give you some type of love offer. They want to start over new. They also might be taking to court for child support or, again, Seven of Swords in reverse now. Some type of deceptive energy. Some of you guys might be taking them to court. Okay? Maybe divorcing them if you were married. They might be going through a legal situation where they're getting divorced. Seven of Swords in reverse is something that has been exposed. Something is being exposed, exactly. It's a lot of that. Magic did come out, okay? But the way it came out as manifesting. They're trying to manifest you back. They did a lot of things to you, Aquarius. And if for some of you guys, you're very intuitive, you're very tapped in, you know. Okay? But again, somebody is taking somebody to court. And they're very much afraid of what's going to be exposed about this person. This person could have been a criminal. They could have a bad background, all right? With the Seven of Swords and them not being happy, okay? They were doing things, again, to support some type of family. Their family. They were listening to people. Nine of Swords. You're not even thinking about it because you know that you got facts. You know that what you're going to say is truth. It ain't no lies here with the Ace of Swords. They just want to move on from this. They don't want this legal situation. They don't want to go up against you. Because now they looked at themselves, who they were listening to, their family, their friends, this person, and they realized it was all, they were played. Your person was played for trying to play you. So now they want to avoid this legal situation. They just want to move on to calmer waters with you. They don't want no beef. They don't want the smoke. Okay? Okay? They want to reconcile. Six of Cups. They want to bring back the good memories. That's their wish. Their wish is to come back. But they know for some of you guys, you don't even see them the same. You got a whole new view of this person and how they did you with the Hangman. It could have been a Pisces or somebody that has Pisces in their energy. You have a whole new perspective. You've been enlightened about this person and their ways. Ay, 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 ay. How you guys doing? Are you guys ready for Valentine's Day or Galentine's Day? Show me more about this past person. What do they want? Like, what do they really want? They want emotional happiness and fulfillment with you now. They don't want you to be single if you're single. They also don't want you to get new love. They've been watching you and stalking your social media to see what you're doing. Hi, Aries. All right? Or this person could be Aries that pop out. The Emperor in reverse. They miss you, Aquarius. They see you out there looking good, shining, manifesting. You could have a new job, a new career. They see that you are doing so much for yourself. All right? But they also feel like, yeah, they might come back around and you might reject them. You are very much aware of who they are because you had the strength and the courage to walk away, to get in your warrior spirit, to stand up for yourself. All right? Can't make it up. You are the star. You're getting a lot of attention. You could be some type of celebrity. I don't know. All right? But whatever it is, you are healing. You're walking in your path. You are their wish. You're getting your wishes even if you're by yourself. King of Cups in reverse. Again, a distorted masculine or distorted feminine that can't even work on themselves. They were hiding their emotions. They were hiding their emotions. Okay? Their emotions are imbalanced. They might have an imbalance within themselves, within their mind, within their mental. King of Cups in reverse doesn't love himself. So how can he love anybody else? All right? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Can we get on to the new love, please? Who's this new person coming in for Aquarius? We're tired of this past person. Yeah, they listened to somebody else. They don't fucked up. They were very deceptive, very, lying, cheating, stealing, doing anything to sabotage this relationship. Now that it's sabotaged, they want to come back. But they listened to somebody that was just as evil and went towards somebody that was just imbalanced as they was. Three of Wands. You're waiting for your ships to come in. They're coming in, Aquarius, okay? You could be out there dating with the Three of Wands, all right? This person is also in the past, is on a distance. So it could be this new person, okay? But again, you're creating a whole new life for yourself with the number 3. You're working on yourself. Again, we are Aquariuses that are here. We are the 11th sign. The 11 is a master number, right? It's about new beginnings, new things. But the thing is, it's also a 2. And what the 2 is, again, feminine energy. Divine feminine energy. You're creating new life. You're getting into your manifestations. You have sacred knowledge. You're getting aligned to what you want, so you don't have to chase. It would just come to you. It would just kind of fall in your lap like dominoes. Everything is falling together. Everything is coming together once you allow it. What you've been waiting for is coming in. For materials. Somebody's still holding on to your energy. Some of you guys are self-preserving yourself. You're conserving your energy. You're waiting for this new love or this new person. All right? Why is this here? Yeah, this past person ghosted you. They acted real shady. Leaving your messages on red. Not responding. You have experienced a change. A change within yourself. Yes, babe. What you want? I'm going to make us some bacon, okay? You've experienced a change in yourself. Now this person that was very coward towards you, acting very, bold in their way, very much in their ego-driven, now they want to change because they want to they're holding on to the energy. They ain't let it go. Even though somebody told them to let it go, they didn't let it go within. All right? Because they know they've always wanted a relationship like you, but they messed it up. They sabotaged it. I don't know. You are a pain in the butt. They're not getting their wishes fulfilled. And they're upset because they don't have no stability. All right? But what that had to do with Aquarius? Why is this in here? Yeah, this person was fake. Like I said in the beginning, they were wearing a mask. They were hiding the mask, who they truly were, who they truly are, how they truly feel. All right? All right, this new person, again, is very much in their head about coming towards you. I feel like this person is around you or you met them already. Okay? This person, if they've been watching you online, they know that you've been through some things. All right? You might have spoken something up. All right? This is a brand new love. Okay, a brand new person. You might have known them from your past, but maybe it wasn't a relationship. Maybe it was a friend. All right? Divine intervention is popping in. This is happening at the right time. Again, as you're doing this, moving on to a new person, you got this past person that just won't leave this energy. They just won't leave this reading. Like I said, now they want to work together. But it was a third party that they were working with, listening to other people. And again, some of you guys you're not about that. You know what they've done. You know that they betrayed you. In many ways. You could have been dealing with this person for 10 years plus. You're moving on to common waters. This new person is also have experienced the same thing. So that's one thing that you guys got in common. You guys kind of experienced the same kind of deceptive, cheating, lying person, two-faced person. Divine timing. Again, divine intervention. This person is a divine intervention, okay? But you will have to make the choice. You will have to open up to this new person, all right? Because this person does very much want to invest in you. They have a lot of love for you already because they respect you, Aquarius. Ace of Cups again. They see that you have self-love. You have worked on yourself. You could be hard at work in your career. You're blossoming. You're blooming. And this person, again, it's going to be shocking to a lot of people that are continuing to watch this third party, your past person. It's going to be shocking. A disruption in what they wanted for you or thought that you was going to do. They actually think that you're going to take this person back. Hoping that you take this person back. This person in the past is not giving up hope on you. They're not giving up hope. Because you're everything, you've been everything that they wanted. But they messed this up listening to other people. Thinking they were Don Juan. Trying to be a player. Going out there, getting with other people behind your back. Having third parties. Aquarius, we can be loyal to a fault. To a fault. And we were loyal to the wrong people. And not being loyal to ourselves first. Of knowing what we deserve and what we don't deserve. You did not deserve this past person doing this to you. Not at all. And they know that. They know that now. They are awakening to what they have done. And now they want to apologize, come back into your situation. You can apologize, you can accept it, but that don't need to mean you got to reconcile. Some of you guys don't want this person back. Not at all. Some of you guys might want to. But again, they have to be willing to change and work on themselves. Poker face. I don't know why these cards are in here. Again, you're getting divine justice. Things are being balanced out. Things are being made fair. Again, you could be taking somebody to court and it will go in your favor. Some of you guys were dealing with somebody that was very much lawless, a criminal. They did criminal things, scamming, scheming, all right? Now they're up in their emotions. You might be very confused about who to choose, all right? But I'm not telling nobody what to do here. But this is also what they wanted for you to be all up in your emotions, all up in your feels with the Seven of Cups. You also got many options to choose from. So you know you have to choose wisely. You have to choose somebody that really resonates with your spirit, your soul, what you've been through. You did a lot of work and healing on yourself. You don't want nobody that's going to sabotage that. That's going to give you less than you deserve. You know your worth now. Ooh, child. We got the Star card again. You know your worth. You know your value. By loving on yourself, taking self-care, being in isolation, working on your jobs, your projects, your career, your self-blossoming, your graduation, your spiritual graduation. You're very much aware of what's going on. Again, could have been dealing with a Gemini. Somebody wants you to choose them. You have a choice. For some of you guys, you chose yourself. I like that. With the Lovers and the Star. You chose yourself this time. Where you're choosing yourself. And that is making you very much, Queen of Wands, attractive. You could have fire in your chart. You could be meeting a fire sign. But you're looking good. You're glowing. You're smelling good. Somebody sees that. The past person knows that that's always been you. But you might have lost yourself by dealing with this fuck boy, fuck girl. And some of you guys said, fuck it, I'm moving on. I'm not dealing with this situation. I'm taking you to court for whatever you've done to me. You can take somebody to court just from mentally abusing you, keeping you in trauma, putting you in CPTSD. I'm a registered nurse, so I know. Complex post-traumatic stress syndrome. You can take somebody to court just for that. All you even have to have is receipts, like journal entries, police reports. That's all you have to have. I know who you can sue. And yes, I don't care. You want to mess with me? Yeah, they want a new beginning. And they're going to be shocked when the answer is no. Because their whole foundation is messed up right now for coming for you. For coming for you, messing with you, right? They want this love back. Nobody's loving them the same, okay? You cannot touch an anointed one. You cannot do an Aquarius wrong. Especially when you were pouring into them, supporting them, and you were innocent. I can see you was going back and forth with this person, cheating on this person, doing all kinds of crazy things. That's not what's happening. That's not what's here. All right? This person was leading with passion. They were thinking with the wrong head. Okay? And then you have this third person that they listened to that was jealous of your connection. So why are you listening to other people that ain't got shit? That ain't doing shit. The only person you should be listening to is somebody that is in a relationship that is building, that is good. You shouldn't be listening to some dud over here that ain't got nothing going for themselves. So that sounds like a personal problem. Secrets of this person is being exposed. This person had a lot of hidden secrets. They were doing a lot of things in the dark. They're being exposed, all right? They made the wrong choice with the Lover's card now reversed. They chose wrong to come against you, to lie to you. Again, you guys could have a Cancer coming in, another water sign, all right? They emotionally manipulated you when you were, not this new person, this past person, they emotionally manipulated you. Could have been a Cancer or a Pisces. Emotionally manipulated you when you was nothing but caring and supportive to them. Yeah, they were in Playboy energy. They might look good. They were in and out of your life. They was in and out of this relationship. Knight of Wands. Now they want to take some type of impulsive action to come back around. All right? Now they're looking to change. Now. Okay? But again, it's also because they're broke. They ain't got no money. They ain't got no money. They ain't got no stability. Things are not working out. You used to support this person, even if you supported them financially. You supported them physically. You supported them. Okay, well, then you need to go get this job. You need to, don't be upset if you don't get this job. Like, you were supporting them. They don't got that support. They don't got that pep talk. They don't got somebody that was in their corner like you were. But again, you started to pour into yourself, love yourself, because you was pouring into other people, and it was draining you. You were draining it in your essence, your glow, who you are. Okay? They were sabotaging this relationship all the way. Again, working with third parties. Now they're not working with them anymore. Now they don't want to listen to them anymore. Some of you guys got this person blocked. All right? Yep, this could have been a twin flame. They did not want to get a new perspective. They did not want to get enlightened. All right? They did not want to heal. Now we had the star card 3 times. Now this time they want to come up in reverse. You're not granting them their wish. Their wish is you. They want to reconcile. They want a reunion. They want to come home. They might be homeless. This burden, this legal situation is very much a burden for them. This legal situation that some of you guys have with this person is very much a burden. Why? Why is this a burden? I want to know why. Like I said, they know that they've done you wrong. They know that they played with your emotions. I'm good. How are you? Okay? They know for some of you guys that they finessed you. They finessed you. Played on your emotions. They played on your trauma. Oh, the moon in reverse. They're afraid of what's going to be revealed. All the things that they were doing that you might know, Aquarius, they're afraid that it's going to be revealed. But for some of you guys, they've been investigated. Somebody's been watching them. In the police, a detective, somebody's been watching them. So whatever they were doing criminal-wise, okay, also seeing fraud with documents, hacking online, all that's going to be exposed. So they're afraid of what's going to be exposed. They're afraid of jail time. They're afraid of prison. Yep, twin flame in reverse strength. So like I said, some of you guys had to have the strength, the courage, the bravery to walk away, to leave this alone. Some of you guys knew this was your twin flame. All right, but again, they're steady watching you. They're watching you. They're stalking you. Again, they want to come and communicate, apologize. They don't want this cycle to end. But for some of you guys, it's over. It's over. You are embarking on something new. You're traveling. You're getting out there. You're having closure. They need closure. They don't need closure. The closure is what they've done. And what Aquarius is not tolerating anymore. That's the closure. Okay? Yeah, now they want to take some action. Now they want to take some action. Okay? Because they're having bad luck. They're getting their karma. All right, one more time. Spirit, we want to know about this new person. Can you tell us about the new person? What's this new person, please? New person energy only. Oh. Could be a Gemini. But this person is going to be very loving. Very, has morals. Again, could be your soulmate. It's going to be like a kindred spirit. It's going to be a strong bond. If it's not already. Whoa. This person is your good luck. This person is your good karma. This is your dharma. All right. This person, again, you're going to break cycles with this person. But for some of you guys, you might be so in your head about this situation. Okay. Because some of you guys are very satisfied being alone. Okay. This person is going to want to marry you. This person is going to be very honest. This person, like I said before, they went through the same thing. They went through the same thing. They had somebody that was very sneaky, deceiving, two-faced to them as well. So you guys are going to have kindred spirits. Okay? A lot of things in common. This person is a hard worker. All right? Just watch out, Aquarius, that you don't get into the same cycle. Okay? Be honest about what you want. Your boundaries. Okay? what you're not going to deal with. Yes, this person also dealt with, you know, somebody that broke their heart, betrayal, caused them a lot of sadness, all right, a lot of drama. But this person is very much traditional. They believe in marriage. They learned a lot of lessons from this past person, and they're very much into you. Could be a Taurus. Yep. This person wants to celebrate you. They want to celebrate with you. This is a new person. You inspire them already, Aquarius, just by your hard work. They see that you're looking good. You're building an empire. All right? But they're very much afraid of somebody else coming back and snatching you up, especially somebody from your past. This person will be your divine masculine. They will be your match. Your divine masculine, divine feminine. Because game is over for this past person. Game is over also for their past person. Like I said, they dealt with the same situation. All right, Aquarius. Woo! That was a mouthful. That was a mouthful. Thank you guys for being here. Can we get some more likes, please? Got 17 likes and 30-some people here. All right, what else is going on for Aquarius before we end this situation? All right, Spirit. Some of you guys, again, with this past person, you took out the trash. This person coming in is not trash. All right, they're not going to be too much. They're not going to be too much. All right, Spirit said this person is going to communicate with you. They're going to talk with you. They will be approaching you, calling you. All right. Self-awareness. You're tapping into your higher self. You might be questioning your routines, your patterns. You're embarking on abundance right now. All right. You have very much a creative soul, creative energy. You're having fun. You're going to express yourself in new ways, especially with this new person. This person is abundant. This person, you and this person will be a power couple. Just pay attention. Okay? Look out for the signs from the divine. Acknowledge red flags if you see them. Okay? Declutter your life. Again, because you have new things coming in. Get rid of old things, old patterns, old mindsets. All right? You might want to clean your house. Okay? Declutter. Let go of old items. Create new sacred space for yourself and what's coming in. All right? Denial. You have somebody that was very much in denial. You could have been in denial. Failure to accept the situation. Unhealthy cycles and addictions. Again, you could have been dealing with somebody that was very toxic, very in a cycle of cheating, lying, being deceptive, a criminal, whatever. It's all being exposed. All right? Dedication. Stay dedicated to yourself, your goals, efforts that will reach success. I also feel like this new person is going to be very dedicated to you, very loyal. Decisions. The need to gain clarity through decision making. All right? Energy activation. Connect to the divine through meditation and prayer. Continue to be in your meditation, but then continue to be in your prayer, your affirmations, all right? Your self-love. Continue that. It's making you very attractive. Be open to change. Again, optimistic. Be receptive to new experiences, new people, all right? Change leads to growth. You are growing. You are expanding. Spiritually, mentally, physically. All right, your manifestations. All right, Spirit, thank you. Law of attraction, thoughts become things. Keep a positive mindset. Second card that popped out. All right, guys, I love you very, very, very much. Thank you for being here. I hope you guys subscribe to the tribe if you were new. We're almost at 2K. We're going to keep this growing. Remember, be you, love you. It is the highest vibration of all. And I'm out, guys. Love you.